So seriously, you guys, oh, did I freeze? You guys have been crushing this week. Like, you have been putting in the effort and doing an incredible job. So I want you guys to stand up right now. And Sarah, I know you can't, but you can wiggle your booty. So I want you to do a dance. Dance for yourself. Come on, come on. Stand up.
I can't wait for Epic.
Come on. Come on, let me see it. Your best moves. Get ready for Epic next week. Woo!
Sarah, you're going to have to dance with us next week. Same with you, Dawn.
Yes, Dawn Marie, get ready, girl.
It's all about it.
My dog's like, what are you doing?
You guys are silly.
We gotta take time to celebrate. Celebrate, celebrate. Woo! All right, so now I'm hot. All right. Are y'all standing? Y'all better be standing. Stand up, stand up. Okay. So I want you guys to close your eyes and give me your best power pose right now. Because you guys have so much power within you. I want you guys to like soak it in and feel it. So close your eyes, and whatever that power pose looks like, whether it's like Superwoman or you're just standing up with your arms up, I want you to give yourself a power pose. Keep your eyes shut. Seriously, keep your eyes shut and hold it until I say stop. Stand strong. Head up.
Get in bed.
Good. Let it go.
What do you need to ask me?
How do you feel? How do you feel, guys? I hope you
You need to go lay down.
All right.
I said go lay down.
Guys, you have so much within you. Like, it's ridiculous. And doing things like that, celebrating, take moments to celebrate, having those power poses, guys, like, it all matters, right? And we talk about this a lot, and I talk about, okay, like literally go into conversations with a smile on your face, because it changes the way you have conversations. It changes your day, right? So honestly, like, this is something I've adopted into my household, even with my kids. I'll be like, nope, come on, we're gonna stand up and we're gonna dance it out. We're gonna dance it out. And it literally releases endorphins and gives you those happy feelings and excitement. And that power pose is like, did anybody else feel like, whew, I'm strong and I rock? Did anybody feel like that when they were standing there? Yeah? Good.
Yeah.
Good. Good, because it literally creates something inside of you that just ignites a fire. Like, and you might feel silly doing it, but I kid you not, like, before heading into something difficult, before heading into a conversation, like, if you're feeling blah today, I want you to stand there and just be like, I'm strong, I've got this, and throw a smile on your face and then go into your day. It will change your day, I kid you not. So we do silly things like this. We like to have fun, we like to celebrate. I love to celebrate you guys. You all, let's take a moment to celebrate each other. So in the chat, I want you to shout people out, congratulate people. Like, guys, you are stinking rocking this thing. So many of you are doing the challenges that we're doing every single day, and literally things are blowing up. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I know all of the three-way conversations that I've been put in, and it's just blowing up. Like, my inbox, I can't even keep up. So it's incredible to see. So take a moment, guys, shout each other out for the amazing, amazing things that you guys are doing in here. Natalie's been amazing. Woo, woo. Yes, she has. Let me see it, guys. Let me see it. Shout people out. Natalie's kicking booty big time. Heck yeah. Lindsay is slaying conversations left and right. Nice work. Tanya, selling her first 10 in 5 days this week. Woo! Amanda is connecting and having hard conversations, and we are determined to turn those It Works people around. Oh, it works, Lindsay says. Yeah, we're gonna work on It Works. That's all I gotta say. Sarah signing new promoters. Her focus has totally shifted in her business, and she is looking at business building, which is incredible.
Sarah, help me.
You know, it's so funny, Amanda. Once I switch my focus, even on my post, like at first I was telling Kevin, I was like, I'm getting really discouraged because I'm not getting a lot of like huge new volume customers. But I was like, wait a minute, like I've got promoters now lined up, like, and it really is a shift in posting and responding to people. How I'm responding is much different, but it's definitely new to me, and it's super uncomfortable, making me get outside of my comfort zone.
I agree with that completely. I've really been trying to focus on the business side of it, because that's what I need also, is the promoters. You know, selling the product, selling the 10 days, you know, they're flying off the shelf, so to speak. But I need runners and leaders and rock stars, you know, to move me forward, and you know what I mean, to get that group volume. And
yeah, and honestly, just keep praying about it though. God's gonna align it. He's gonna, like, as soon as you know your paths are meant to cross, they really will. Because like the girl I'm meeting with tomorrow, I've never met her ever. She has not tried one ketone yet, not one. And like I said, her husband reached out to me. I'm sorry. This was so difficult.
I'm in a goofy mood.
But yeah, her husband reached out to me and was like talking to me about my post, and he's like, I don't want to be a part of this, but I have to be a part of this. But like your group looks like what my wife needs. Mm-hmm. And she's actually she's in Beachbody. I was trying to think if I was allowed to say it on here. She's in Beachbody. She's in Beachbody right now, and she's just not getting this, like, and it seems that like that's what everyone's reaching out and saying right now, like, I'm not getting the support. Like, I want to do something, but I'm not getting the support. And I'm like, oh gosh, when you join our group, it's
I'm on now, but I don't know where they're at.
That's been helpful.
I agree. I'm noticing that a lot with some of the other MLMs is we do have something so much bigger, that especially with the community, and this particular community, because I ran into somebody today. I'm actually working with her right now. She was like, tell me about your ketones. I'm like, well, watch this video, or, you know. And I sent it to her. She's like, are those Prove It ketones? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, I already drank those. I'm like, okay. She's like, you are so vibrant, and your people just boost you up and whatnot. She's not even a part of our tribe. She's wanting to be my customer because of all of this. And it's like, okay.
Amy, look what you're doing.
Thank you. You know, I really appreciate that. Like, she has no idea about the Smart Chip program. She has no idea about the free ketone program. She's getting no support, you know, whatnot like that. I'm like, I don't want to take you from somebody else, because I'm glad you're getting results and I'm glad you're liking the product. But, you know, here, you know, feed her, you know, and I feel bad, but you know what? We are a community, and there are a ton of resources out there that we all need. And it's like, if I have a question, you know, I can go to one of you guys, or, you know, Marlena, or we're all in this together, and she doesn't have anybody. I'm like, you know, what,
yeah.
you know,
I truly do love our community. I love that, like, any one of us can reach out at any time in our group message and everyone's on it like sharks. It's awesome.
Yes. And that was huge. And actually coming from the previous company with Amy, that is a huge deal. And I know what you're talking about with this person with Beachbody. It was not there either. Like it's just not the same at all.
Yeah.
So no, this company is so different.
Yeah. So with that said, though, we want to make sure that, I'm just going to mute you guys because there's an echo. Okay. With that said, we want to, and so I'm going to address this because it came up with like Tanya and I's conversation earlier, and she was concerned about like taking other people's customers. And a lot of us do work in this same area, right? A lot of us are in Western Pennsylvania area. And so we always want to honor the fact that they are working with somebody else, right? Like Amanda said, she's like, I don't want to take them from somebody else. So having that, you can always ask them if it comes up, are you currently working with somebody else? Like I actually had this situation happen today or yesterday, that this woman was like, oh yeah, I bought those ketones already. And I was like, oh, are you working with a promoter? And she's like, well, no, but I bought them online. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? And she's like, I saw online, she like basically somebody has a website where she was able to buy different ketones. Like, so she was able to buy Prove It ketones, put together her own like customizable package. And so it was basically 10 days, but she bought like as many as she wanted. And I said, okay, well, are they working with you? And she said, no. And I said, okay, do you have a community that will support you and is helping you? She said, no. So the thing is, like, if people are not doing their jobs and they're not supporting that person, they're going to want to be a part of your team because we provide that support, right? So in situations like that, hey, Jericho, no. In situations like that, they're going to want to work with you, period. And there's nothing wrong with it because they're not getting the support that they're needing from the other person. I would encourage them, hey, like maybe you should reach out, but you can absolutely work with who you feel comfortable with. And this is where like having that support system is so important. And like this is so different, right? Like a lot of you have been a part of other network marketing companies, have been a part of things where you're like, yeah, I didn't have the support. I didn't have a community. And I know because I was there. I was one of those people. And so we just want to continue to give that excellent support, be truly leading with that servant leadership. And if somebody goes with somebody else, bless and release, right? Because the thing is, we're here to help. You know what? Of course you want to sweep that ball right here, right now. Go. People are going to connect with different people, but our ultimate goal is that everybody's becoming healthy, right? And everybody's really truly reaching their max capacity to reach their full potential and walk in their purpose. And so whether that means somebody is going to work with somebody else, or maybe they want to work with you instead of somebody else, we just kind of have to like be so confident in this that it's okay. Like if we know at the end of the day that we are providing the best support, the best love, then that's all we can do, right? Like that we can't, like I'm not in the business of convincing people. And you'll hear me say that over and over and over again. Somebody doesn't want to do it, I tell them. I literally will flat out, like Patty knows, she's not on this call, but Patty knows when we were at bowling, her husband was like having he's concerned and has like, he's super skeptical like most men. And I was like, it's okay. Like, it's okay to be a skeptic. Like I was a skeptic. There's lots of people that were skeptics. And so anyways, I was like, listen, I'm not in the business of convincing people, because he was asking me like, how do you get people to buy your ketones when they're so much more expensive when they could go to GNC and buy a ketone? And I said, you know what? I, first of all, validate our company in the fact that we are the leading groundbreaking, products. Like absolutely no other company can compare to ours, period. It cannot. It is the most natural. It is the most effective. It is the uptake in our bloodstream is the quickest. I said, so I validate the fact that our company, like, I'm not shaken by you questioning me, because I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that ours is the best. However, if you would like to go try another keto product, be my guest. I will not convince you. I am not sitting, do I know ours is the best and will work the best? 100%. But if you want to go try something else, stay in close contact with me, let me know how it goes, and let's talk in 30 days. Like, I am not going to sit here and convince people, because I see over and over and over again, people go and do that. And they're like, okay, yeah, didn't really see the results I wanted. And I'm like, all right, let's get you signed up, right? So don't be desperate. Like, that is the biggest thing I can say, is don't be desperate. Don't be desperate for a sale. Don't be desperate, because when you can stand confidently and have conversations confidently, like, people see that and they're like, oh, well, she's like unshakable in this. Like, I'm not going to convince her otherwise that her product isn't the best, because there isn't a better one, And so I just reiterate that. And if they don't want to buy it, okay. Like, who cares? I don't care. It's no skin off my back. Like, I want to help you. And if you don't want to open the present, then okay. Like, I gave you the gift. You don't want to open the present. Not my problem at that point, right? So do I hope they come back? Absolutely. Do I check in with them? Absolutely. But I don't care. I move on. I go to the next person. I talk to the next person. And that's the cool thing, is like, people will want to eventually try it. And they'll be like, you know what? I want that 10-day. I actually want that 10-day now, because it didn't go as planned. I'm like, all right, let's get you started. Try these 10 days. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like, but at least try it, right? So be unshakably confident in our product. Be unshakably confident in our business, in like promoting itself. Guys, this opportunity is insane. And if you don't know it by now, our product sells itself. When you can see your own results, you have a story, right? So Tanya and I were just talking earlier today, and like, she was like, you know what? Like, I just had to have my own transformation, and it's built my belief up so much. Like, now I can talk about it with people, right? So that's why we say, if you haven't done the keto reboot, you need to do it. If you haven't tried the keto cream, you need to try it. If you haven't tried the broths or the teas, guys, you need to try it, because once you have your own personal experience with it, you're going to be like, whoa, like all of a sudden your belief just goes through the roof, right? Because you can hear other people talk about it all day long, but until you have your own experience, there's just nothing like it, right? So I'm so proud of Tanya, because it was like maybe like a month ago, she was like, you know what, Amy, like, I'm not sure if this promoting thing's for me. And, I just encouraged her, and I was like, I don't think that's true, but like, you can do what you need to do right now. And then all of a sudden she's like, okay, I'm ready, because she had her own transformation, and seeing it work for her just totally changed the game. So yeah, Lindsay's saying people are shocked on my Instagram page when they saw my results. I know, and it's insane, because it's not even that long. Like, you can have 10 days worth and see amazing results, right? And that's all you need. And that's why we really need to encourage other people. Just try it for 10 days. Like, you can spend that money and invest in yourself to feel better, to see results, or honestly, people are going to spend the money somehow, some way, so you can go waste it at the bar. Like, so getting them on the 10-day is really important, so that they can get started and get the ball rolling to see their own results. Yeah, Lindsay, I know you didn't even believe it yourself. I know. We talked about this. I didn't either. When I did my first 10-day, I didn't think my body changed that much until I saw the pictures, and I was like, holy moly, that's pretty impressive. Woo! Yeah, so it is powerful stuff. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. All right, so first thing, before I forget, if you are brand new or you are participating in the February Fall in Love with Ketones, we need to schedule your live video. So one thing that we are doing is every single week of February, we are going to commit to going live. So make sure you get with your promoter to do that. Schedule going live with them between now and Monday night. It's really important that you do that. We've been doing a lot of different posting this week on different things, on really sparking people's curiosity. So it is definitely time to schedule that live with your promoter. And if you live close and it works out, then you can even get together and do it somewhere like in public. And what's cool about that is people are going to be watching you and they're going to be like, what are you doing? I want to know what this is. And you get to then also share it with other people. Like even if it's at Panera or something, right? There'll be people like, what is that they're doing? And then you get to have conversation and share that conversation with the people at Panera. Does this make sense? Yes. Is everybody committed to schedule? I know my cat always has to be in the spotlight. Hello. And that's his name, ironically. So I know my dog, my cat, my kids, there's always going to be something like running through, or you just see his tail like, what is that? All of the videos, you just see his tail like coming to the screen like this. So anyways, make sure you get that scheduled. And we're going to have still call to action call to action every single day through the month of February. So can anybody say, by the raise of hands, are you seeing a shift in your business as you are doing these daily calls to action with your posting? Are you seeing changes? Are you seeing more interaction? Yes, I see Dawn Marie's hand. I see Amanda's hand. I'm not sure. That's Sarah. All I see is a hand like this. She must be nursing Declan. But yeah, so keep at it, guys. Have faith. Keep with the process of this. Oh my gosh, yes, Epic is going to be insane. And yes, Lindsay, I love that you're sharing that posting on Instagram stories are so powerful. They are and I've talked about this before, but it's really important that on every single social media aspect that you do a similar post, because there are times, and I don't know why, I can't figure out why this is, but there are times that I will post the same exact thing on my Facebook as I do my Instagram. And I'm telling you, one will take off and the other one's dead. So it'll be Facebook, 1 million comments, and then Instagram, there'll be 0. And I'm like, touche. Don't know why, but okay, keep on going. And so, or it can be flip-flopped, but it goes the same thing with polls. People love to participate in polls. People love to give an opinion. People love to tell you what they think, right? So it's funny because I posted about the who's tried the keto diet. There's always a hater. There's just get over the fact that you're gonna have people hating on your post, but don't let it disrupt you. Actually be this is a good thing, because you know what? Your haters are the ones that actually care the most to post on your stuff. So they're actually the ones that are making your stuff seen more. So keep interacting with them, in a positive, godly way, but keep interacting them and asking them questions, because your haters like make you famous. And I'm not even kidding. Like it is the people that like bad talk other people that all of a sudden they get like, oh, why are they bad talking them? Why are they this? And all of a sudden everybody wants to look at them, right? So don't look at the haters as a bad thing. Just embrace the fact that it's going to happen and just address it in a godly way. And guys, I've become a master at this. So if you ever need advice on how to combat challenging posts, like just let me know. But remember, we always want to maintain our integrity. We always want to remain positive. We never want to put people down. So, you know, it becomes an art of learning how to kind of deal with people like that. But I can pretty much say I've mastered it. Thank you for all the struggles in my life, Jesus. So if you need help ever, let me know. I will help you. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to see here if I can take you guys through the back office a little bit, if my computer will cooperate. Hopefully, we'll see here. A second, guys. Just so all of the newbies and everybody has an idea of what is going on. Where did my stuff go? All right, let me see if I can pull this up here. Come on. Okay, perfect. All right. Hopefully it's not super duper slow. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. Share. Okay. All right. Can you guys see my cloud? Awesome. Of course, it's not updating. Come on, work with me. My internet gets super weird at night. I don't know why. Okay, so for all of you newbies, I'm assuming y'all have figured it out by now or have talked with your promoter, but just to make sure, when you log into your cloud, all of the really good stuff that you want to kind of keep track of, your Prove It box, like all of the immediate things are right here, okay? So you have, this is where your Prove It bucks show up, okay? So whenever people order on Smart Ship, their next run, so let's say they place an order today for today in Smart Ship, next month when their Smart Ship goes through, you will receive Prove It bucks right here. Now, right here, I have my Smart Ship order, okay? So this is what I keep on my Smart Ship every single month, and whatever, so like this BV will be taken, so whatever the cost will be taken out of the Prove It bucks. If it's over the amount, then you'll just owe that additional amount. But I use up almost all of my Prove It bucks every single month because I sell a lot of 10 days. So like I want to get my product free. So sometimes I adjust it. Sometimes I change things. I need to change some for this time around actually. But that's where you figure all that stuff out. Right here, you can edit anything, reschedule your run date. You can change your products, add products. But you always need to have one box on Smart Ship. And I highly suggest as you build those Prove It bucks, you add more ketones to your Prove It bucks so that you're getting them free, right? You want to get them free every single month. So make sure that you're not spending extra money on your ketones when you can just be using your Prove It bucks. Does this make sense? Okay, cool. So with that said, I want you guys to also know that you can have a customer account under yourself. So whenever the reboot comes out, or there's sales, or there's specialty flavors, Prove It bucks do not go towards those things. So I cannot use Prove It Bucks to get my reboot. So instead, what I do is I created a customer account underneath myself. You do need to use a different phone number. Whew, thought my dog was chewing on my jacket and I was about to kill him. But he's not. He's chewing on a bone next to my jacket. Anyways, so I buy anything that is I cannot use my Prove It Bucks for underneath my customer account. And that way I actually will get, I'll get commission on it and I'll get volume. Does everybody understand that? Any questions? No? Okay, we good. All right, moving on. All right. Okay, this is the link that you will give to people in order to buy your product. So another cool thing is that I try to do is if I know specifically, which most of the time I do because I go through this with all of my customers, I'm like, okay, let's pick out a flavor. Like I want to make it as seamless as possible. So instead, I actually don't give them this direct link. I'll go to this link. I'm not going to click it right now because it takes forever, but I'll go to this link and this will open up my page. And I actually will place their order for them except for putting in the credit card information. So I'll click this, I'll go to this page, I'll pick the flavor that they wanted, set it all up, click yes, this is my refer, and then I copy and paste the link to them. That way it's super simple and they don't have to click all through the website, and it's just, it goes directly to where they have to pay and order. And it's really easy. Make sense? Yes? Awesome. Okay. So typically I will do that. If you have somebody that's signing up as a promoter though, you can't use this link. You need to go to the Prove It Now. So there's different drop downs. You have to go to the Prove It Now. That will change your link and then you just click and copy that to them. Something that I also do is I have in my phone, I have a notepad note that literally has all of my links copied and pasted into it. So that way I don't have to keep going into my website to grab my link. It's literally all on my phone. So I can just click my notepad and copy and paste that to people. And it makes life a whole lot simpler to have everything in one little note, all of my links, the campfire videos in there, and then there's a couple other different things in there. If you haven't received my note, let me know. I can even drop it again into our Amplified group so that you can literally just copy and paste it into your notepad, but then you'll have to replace the links. So that you're not giving people my link. You want to put your links in there. Makes sense. Okay. Downloads. Okay, so this is where you have so much information at your fingertips, guys. You have 5 steps to getting started, how to access your wallet. You have flyers on the car bonus, the different products, what daily things you should be doing, daily pay, how that works, experience packs, how to do that, what Facebook covers. Like there's so many different PDFs of information in here that is so valuable. If you have not gone through these, go through them. I know, I'm sure lots of you who have been promoters for a long time haven't even gone through this. So go through this. It will also show you, how do I hit, so a lot of you are in that Go Challenge stage. It is broken down here. Go Challenge, guide, tracker, like click on that. Be familiar with it. Figure it out, okay? And of course, we're here to help you, but there's a lot of stuff that we can figure out on our own. So getting into all of these PDFs is really important so that you can have all the knowledge there. Okay. So let's see. Let's go over rewards. Okay. So when you click on rewards, every single month it resets. So as you can see here, It resets every month. Here is what your current rank is. Here's your achieved rank. And as you hover over these bars, you will see what your actual volume is. So like, here's what your requirement is in order to turn that green. But if you see here, you can see that right now it's 4429, right? That's my current. In order for it to go green, it needs to be the 4500. So this, get familiar with all of these things, and you can click through. So then you can do the drop down, right? And you can see, okay, who on my team, where's the volume? What are the different volumes on my team, right? Those are the people, my first line of promoters, and their group volumes. So it helps me monitor every single person, who needs help, where they're at, how I can recognize you guys, all of those different things. So you can do all of these drop downs for every single one, and it will give you different information. So this one includes like my team volume. So this is everybody. So once again, here's weekly bonuses. You want to drop that down. Okay. Have I hit GoPro? Have I hit MVP? For brand new people, you need to be in this. You need to be in this, because as you sell, you have 14 days. So once you hit that go button, you have 14 days to hit some of these bonuses, right? You have a month to hit some other bonuses. So this is where, once again, like, okay, how can I achieve it? Click down. Literally when I started, guys, I had no idea what any of this meant. I just would look at these green bars and not green bars, and I'd be like, I'm not green yet. I need to get more people. And that's what I did, literally. And I was like, okay, well, I got one person that moved it this much. Okay, I need to get 3 more, you know? So I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew that I had to turn those green. And how do you turn those green? You turn them green by signing up more people, getting promoters, things like that. So it breaks it down for you guys. Like, just click through and see for yourself what, of course it's being like slow, but see for yourself like where the volume's coming from. And it will help you so much to do this your own, and to explore it yourself. I promise you. Like, but this is where you need to go to look at it. For those of you who have signed up with the $37 and you want to pre-sell those 10 days so that you can hit these bonuses, that's what our focus is right now, is selling those 10 days, pre-selling those 10 days. We want to get those out so that we can get the experience pack so that you can be eligible to earn these bonuses, right? Because you can earn $700 worth of bonuses in your first month. So that's huge. So we don't want to miss it, but we want to track it. So like up here, it will tell you the amount of days that you have left to hit certain things. And everybody's different, because everybody, their like what time you started, what time you hit your go button is different. So this is showing my, so like you can see, this is last year. February 23rd is when I signed up, and I hit this, I had to hit it by March 9th. So, or I hit it by March 9th, I'm sorry. So that's the 14 days that I had. Do you guys see this? Are you guys understanding this? It literally says you have 14 full days to hit it. Yes? And then up top, it will tell you how many days left you have to hit it. Is this making sense? All right, I'm seeing some pop-ups in the chat. I just don't know how to view it while I'm in this mode. Hold on one second. I'll get to your questions in a second once I stop sharing my screen. Okay, so there are ways to have daily pay, to have monthly pay. Same thing, like drop them down. Explore these for yourself, right? So explore, okay, what does this look like? Drop it down. Where's my volume at? Scroll over. Whenever you hover over, it shows you what that volume is. So I needed 50. I'm at 7,221, okay? Like, just explore. So hover over things, always click the drop downs. It will show you exactly what you need. And it will explain it right here. Like, okay, I have this many days. I need this many people, right? So it is very self-explanatory, but you have to get in here. So it's reward. You just click rewards and it will bring you to all of this. For the brand new people in their bonus period, you click that reward, the weekly bonuses, and that's where you want to check everything out. That's where all the details of how to hit your bonuses, where that will be. Does everybody get it? Hopefully, yes. Cool. Manage, if you go to manage right here, this is where you can change things on your profile. You can check out your own order history. You can check out your customers. Those are really the only things that you need to be concerned with right now. Okay, let me get to this chat. Okay. Different flavor. Okay, you want to see how to change a different flavor on your Smart Ship. Generally 652. Kristen, do you have a Smart Ship order? Do you have yours on Smart Ship? Yes, you do have a Smart Ship order. Can you shoot me a screenshot of where you're seeing 0 BV? Like, just text it to me and then we can get together. Do you suggest when someone buys a box of ketones, do the Smart Ship? 1,000,000%. I literally tell them every single time. I say, I don't even tell them like details. I just say, when you order, well, actually, okay, first off, as I just mentioned, I usually set it up for them. So when I set up their order, I click today and Smart Ship. You have to click today and Smart Ship, because if you only click Smart Ship, it's not going to ship today. It's going to ship in a month. So you have to click today and Smart Ship. And then you need to let them know, like, because they'll notice, like, okay, it's on Smart Ship when they go to order, and they'll be like, oh, what is this thing? And I say, hey, listen, it's not locking you into anything. It is a reoccurring order. However, they remind you that you can change it at any time, and you can cancel it at any time. So it's really awesome because they send you emails, but there's huge bonuses to be able to do it that way, because after your initial order, it will always be 22% off. And then on top of it, every 4th month, they send you a free product, like a whole free product. Like, I think Tanya just texted me earlier this week and she goes, Amy, why do I have a free box? Why do I have free boxes of ketones and keto cream? And I was like, that's your reward for being on Smart Ship for 4 months. Like, it's so awesome. We get extra free products. Like, that's amazing. So, super cool, huge benefits to it. And then I just reassure them, like, it's literally not a problem. They email you. They remind you, I think, 2 times in emails that they're gonna get it. So yes, I always recommend that they grab, thank you spot. Yep, just go right across. That they do the today and Smart Ship. And then it's also beneficial to you, because the only time you get those Prove It bucks is when they're on Smart Ship. So if they don't sign up on Smart Ship, you do not get the Prove It box.
It's also pulsed out. I get a notification through my Pulse app too.
That your order is about to go through. Yep. Do not do just promoters. Get the 4th box free. Nope. Every customer on Smart Ship will get their fourth box free. So that's a huge bonus, right? So our customers, I also try to let our customers know, like, by the way, you can actually get them for free. Like, we can work on getting them for free. So, you know, if you're concerned about the cost, who in your life wants to lose weight, needs more energy, maybe they're addicted to caffeine or addicted to sugar, like, put me in 3-way chats with just 2 people. And then it's that simple. I mean, you see the 3-way conversations we have, super simple, super to the point. We get in, we get out, we get the job done. They order SmartShip using their customer link, which is in the same exact place that your customer link is, right? So they would log into their Prove It page. Their customer link is right where yours would be. And I say, okay, copy and paste that link to your friend. So I just say, like, hey, Lindsay's going to copy and paste you her link, and we'll set you all up with your order, right? And then just 2 people. They just need 2 people on SmartShip, and then theirs will be free. As long as those customers stay on SmartShip, their ketones will always be free. And the cool thing about it is when people see that, they're like, dude, that was so easy. Like, that was so easy. And then they're like, well, heck, maybe I should make some money doing this too, you know? So that's an amazing way. Like, for some of you who are struggling, like, bringing on promoters, that's a way to, as like, customers who love it, help them get it for free. And when they see, oh my gosh, that was so easy, why don't I just make money doing this, right? Because, guys, it is easy. It is so easy. This business is so easy. And it's because our product works, right? And everybody wants more energy. Everybody wants to feel good. Everybody wants to be confident and have a better mood and to not have excess fat. Like, it works. Like, truly, it works. So it's that easy. It really is. And you need to go into every conversation knowing that it's that easy. Because when you have that mindset, it just flows and it just happens. And you're like, I was right. That was easy, you know? So, yeah. Okay. Do you guys have, oh, wait, I got a question somewhere over here. Shoot. Oh, no, I don't. Do I have any other questions? No questions. Okay, so this call was recorded. So for some of you hopping on here, I know you're saying you missed the first part, which is okay. I will make sure to post it so that you guys have access to it. You guys are really, really doing an incredible job. I want you to know that. And keep adding. I don't care if you've been a promoter for 5 months. Add me into your conversations. Like, it is so helpful. Just having that third party validation just changes the game. I'm not even kidding you. So don't feel like you have to do it alone at all. Yay, Lindsay's almost at 10. Woo! So proud of you guys. So, okay, keep watch. Tomorrow, we're going to have, I think I'm going live tomorrow. I got to check my spreadsheet. Amanda's going live. Then I'm going live. Then Charity's going live. So we have an amazing team of leaders, and all of you guys, even if you're brand new, you're leaders too. Like, I want you to know that. And whenever you have something valuable to add to killing it with ketones, like maybe it's a recipe or something really cool, like a shout out, or like, use that space. Use that space. It is yours. It is not mine. It is yours. Use that space to really shout out your customers, to make them feel welcome, to make them feel known and loved and seen, and just pour love into people in there. So anything that's valuable, whether it's an article about keto or, you know, something that you came across that you really loved, or like I said, a food or a recipe or whatever, like, add value to that group. As you add value, people will see you as leaders, and it becomes this like cycle of, whoa, this is like really incredible stuff, right? So every person, whether they buy a 5-day, a 10-day, or a box, gets added into Killing It with Ketones, so they get that continual support. Yes, Sarah, share away.
I was going to say, at the conference when we were in whatever, there was the first small group that I was in. I can't think of what it was called, which one it was for. But Kendra had mentioned, because we had said, like, you know, how do you get new people? You feel like the same people are looking at your stuff all the time. Like, how do you get new people? And she had mentioned, she was like, you know, those like groups, like search groups online, put yourself into groups, find someone, build that relationship. I'm not even gonna lie, yet again, I think the whole group, we all just know, the world's biggest skeptic of everything. And I was like, yeah, right. Like, these people don't know you. Like, and especially I was like, for me, like, I don't have that many friends. Like Kendra, yeah, you have like a billion friends. Like, of course someone's going to look at your page. And so I was like, whatever. After the last guy's stuff worked, I was like, I'm going to give it a try. And I added myself into like 4 different keto groups. And one was like keto for women. One was like beginners keto, evangelism keto, which I'm still working on what that is. But like, I added myself in all these things, and there were just certain people that were like struggling. They're like, I haven't like been losing weight. What are you guys doing? Like, I don't understand. And I just reached out and I was like, hey, I just want to encourage you, like, on like your diet, like, where do you think, like, how can I help you? How can I come alongside you? And 2 of the people that I've done that with now have reached out and ended up buying a box. And the one girl's like, this is fun. I want to like learn how you're making money. So trusting the process, like, that's the only thing I can say, like, and telling yourself, like, the time you're spending on Facebook at night is business. It's not personal. Don't find yourself, if you find yourself scrolling and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, like, Amy's posting another picture upside down. How does she do it? Blah, blah, blah. And then you're talking to your husband. How is she doing? Or whatever it is. Like, I really encourage you guys to tell yourself, like, this is my working time. So I'm going to go in with a working mindset and going to find groups, going to make relationships and make genuine relationships. Don't be like, oh, you're not losing weight, let me help you, and here's my link. Then they're going to be like, okay, I'm not responding to you. But that's just my little thing for tonight.
Yeah, no, that's really, really good. And so a couple things that Sarah said that I really want you to take away from that is, number 1, genuine relationships, right? There's nothing more icky than just throwing a product down somebody's face, and them like being like, oh, that's why you contacted me, right? However, I want you guys also to know and keep this in your back pocket, because a lot of you, and I've said this before, but a lot of you get discouraged because you're like, oh, well, they're already on the keto diet. And then people are like, well, why the heck do I need that? Do you know that 80% of people that do the keto diet do it wrong? They do not see or feel the effects ever of being in ketosis because they go over their carbs or their macros are off. 80%. So all of those people, will they lose weight? I'm sure if they're cutting out carbs of some sort, yes, they will drop weight. But that does not mean they have energy. That does not mean they have mental clarity. That does not mean they're even at their max capacity of dropping fat, because they're not in fat burning mode. So 80%, guys. So the fact that Sarah is going into these keto groups and creating genuine conversations and relationships, like 80% of those people are for her. Like, and even more than that, because we know that even if they are doing it right, ketones are only going to amplify it, right? So really 100%, but 80% of the people in there aren't even in ketosis. 80% of those people seriously need her help because what happens is, will they lose fat because they're cutting out carbs? Yes, but they're going to plateau and they're going to get frustrated. And what happens when you cut out sugar and you cut out carbohydrates and you're still running in a glucose state? Think about it. Your body is still running in glucose and it's saying, give me more sugar, give me more sugar. But you're saying, no, I'm not going to give you more sugar, but I'm going to give you some, but we're going to limit it, right? We're going to limit it, and you're never going to switch over into ketosis, which is a fat burning state, right? So your body never makes that flip. So it's crying out, give me more. This is where hangry people come from, because you're not flipping that switch. You're still in the glucose state, but you're not giving in, right? So you get angry, you get irritable, you probably have headaches, like, because you haven't made that switch over. Is this making sense? Okay, so when you flip that, right? So when you actually do go into ketosis, whether it's by strict diet or by drinking the ketones, you don't have that hangry feel, right? You're not going to be angry. You're not going to be agitated. You're not going to have headaches. You're not going to just want to kill everybody, because you now are running off of fat, and your body's not screaming for the sugar. Your body is satisfied, and you have energy, and you have mental clarity. So when people deprive themselves of the sugars and the carbohydrates, yet never flip because their macros are off and they don't have enough fat or whatever it is, they're miserable. Like, and they're mad that they're not flipping over and seeing a switch, right? So it's really powerful when you can fully understand that, because they need something to flip them over. They need to go into that keto state, right? So and if you don't, like, if this is too sciencey for you and you're like, I have no idea what we're talking about, Amy, like, you make no sense. I encourage you to find out a little bit more about what that flip looks like, right? Because I'm not going to talk about that tonight, but I've talked about it before, and I have a video I could share with you if you want. But I hope that makes sense to everybody. Side question: how many creams can someone have a day? You can't overdo it. But I would say 2, just because they're heavier. But like, it's clean, you know what I mean? So it's not a ketone or has weird ingredients in it that's gonna like make them sick or anything like that. I mean, if they're drinking it all day long and that's it, then I would say don't do that. But yeah, 2 is fine. Yeah, Kristen, I'll send you a video. All right, do you guys have any, oh, wait, and then another thing, I was going to point out something else Sarah said. So I talked about genuine, market. What else did you say, Sarah? I'm trying to think.
Is it the intention when you're on Facebook?
Oh, yes. So she's so right. How many of you like get sucked into your phone and you're like, holy moly, I did nothing, and I just sat here for like 30 minutes? Anybody? Yeah. So it can be super distracting, but I want to encourage you, whenever you open your phone, have a purpose, right? Because it is business time. It is business time. It is not scroll time. It is business time. And so when you go in with the purpose, you get it done and you get out, right? Because we don't want social media to become our lives. We need to not be on our phones so much. Which is hard when like a lot of us work from our phones. But the cool thing is, all of January, I really was intentional about this. And I was like, okay, God, I got to trust you, because I know that I need to fast from social media, but what does that look like? Because this is my business, right? And so I was like, okay, like I'm literally, whenever I go on my phone, I have purpose, whether it's posting and killing it with ketones, posting and amplified, connecting with new people, messaging people, or creating a video of some sort, and then I was out. I did not scroll. Like, I literally did not scroll, and it was our biggest freaking month, guys. Like, it was our biggest month. So you do not have to be spending loads of time on social media. You just don't. But if you go in with the purpose and you're like, okay, I'm going to message 5 people. Like, make a list. I'm going to message 5 people. I'm going to friend 5 people. I'm going to post and killing it with ketones. I'm going to there you go, Lindsay. I see it. I'm going to reconnect with this person, and this person, because they haven't bought yet. I'm going to also, because I know these people have bought, I'm going to check in on them. I'm going to see how they're doing, right? So you have this list, you get it done, and you get out. Shut your phone down, go enjoy your night, go enjoy your kids, go enjoy your friends, go enjoy your husband. go enjoy a coffee shop and meet new people. Like, I can't tell you how much just by sitting in an airport and putting my phone down and literally just sitting there and being like, oh, hey, how you doing? Where are you traveling to? Where are you? Like, guys, I've made some of my best friends doing that now. But, like, how many of us just walk around like this? Right? Like, all day, every day. So put the phone down. Go into it with a purpose. And I promise you, if you do that, you're going to get so much more done. And you're also going to have, like, so many more connections and so many more opportunities than if you just scroll, mindlessly scroll. And then you're like, well, this isn't doing anything for me. My business is going nowhere. Well, no crap, because all you did was scroll and like some photos. Like, you know? So going back to that genuine connection, use it. Spend more time in your inbox than on Facebook scrolling and your feeds. Spend more time in your inbox than scrolling Facebook and the feed. That is really important to remember. All right, do we have any other questions? Lindsay, what's like the main 5 or 6 things about ketones? Energy, fat loss, focus. 3 things. Everything else stems from that, right? So you have better workouts because you have better focus and you have better energy, right? So you build more muscle. You also have more mental clarity because you have more focus. So everything else kind of goes underneath that. Hold on one second. Let me see if it's on. So on the side of the box, these are what they say, if you want like a full list. But the main 3 is energy, fat loss, and focus is what I go to and talk about. And so like fat loss, you have appetite suppressant. Okay, well, you know, let's see how they kind of all fall under. That would be fat loss, right? So yeah, those are them. Any other questions? No? Okay, so my only request is, before we get off, which somebody just hopped off, I think it was Sarah. Boo, Sarah. She's going to watch this recording and be like, Amy. No, I'm kidding. If you don't have your video on and you can put it on, I want you to put it on right now. And then I want you to smile and I want to take a picture. Yes, Dawn Marie, stop it. You are beautiful. Quit that. You just quit it. All right. Kelly, Susan, Natalie, Morgan. Can you do it? Yes, there's Natalie. We have 3 more. Come on. Yes, there's Morgan. Susan, Kelly, can we get you? Yes, we can. I'm so weird, guys. Get used to it. Kelly, yay. Susan, you're the only one, girlfriend. No peer pressure, but you're the only one.
Charity.
Oh, and Charity. You keep popping on and off. Susan.
Putting children to bed, guys. Sorry.
Oh.
You're not allowed to do that, Charity.
And then it was too loud, so then I had to get this together. I'm getting yelled at by my children.
I was in my pocket, so I put it better.
All right, hold on. We got the echo going. Okay. All right, ready? Everybody, real quick. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to do one more on my computer. That didn't show up. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay! I love you guys so much. All right, keep rocking it. Keep staying in close contact with your promoter so that you can hit all of your goals this month. Get the Oh, look, and then Lacey hops on. Look at you, girl. And let's just keep moving forward. Remember, the greatest thing to do is continue to talk to people, connect, and get those three-way conversations going. They are gold, gold, gold. So Amanda's coming at you live tomorrow. Be sure to do that activity, tag your promoter. And if you guys have questions, we have that group chat going so you can, ask away in there. All right, guys? All right, have an amazing night, and we will chat soon. Bye, guys.